I encourage everyone to go to our home meet on June 26th, whether you are in competitive or recreational practices. It's great experience for newcomers, and then obviously it's close to home and easy for those of you who are trying to get another meet in. Okay, what does a swim meet look like? So, you will, of course, sign up to go to the meet the week before. Well, I would actually prefer if you sign up as soon as you know, but the deadline would be the Friday, the week before the meet. And the reason this is I have to send off entries, and so I need to know before that the deadline for me to send entries to the host team. So you get there the morning of or maybe the night before, but a lot of families set up tents or canopies, and they have blankets, they have snacks, and it's just kind of like an all-day thing. So you want to, be comfortable and make sure that you have food to eat and something to keep you out of the sun, sunblock, that sort of thing. Chairs, towels. Then for the event, there is a heat sheet, and typically these are $5 at the meet. So you buy the heat sheet, and you would highlight your swimmer in whatever events they're in. And this just helps you keep track of time and where they need to be, and you can listen for the event number because you know what event your swimmer is in. Then there is the bullpen. So there is someone over the speakers the whole time calling people to the bullpen. So that's just an area that that there's a few volunteer parents, and they just put the swimmers where they need to be in the correct order, in the correct heat. So that way, whenever they get behind the blocks, they are ready to go, and there's not a lot of confusion or waiting. So it keeps the swim meet very efficient. And then they swim their event, they get a time, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they disqualify, and we call those DQs. And that is what our officials on each side of the pool are doing. They are actually judging. They are making sure that every swimmer is doing the right stroke and they're using the right technique. And some techniques are not allowed. So those would be cause for disqualification, as well as false starting. There's a variety of things, but those are the most common. And then those sheets get delivered to the coaches, and we have exactly why the swimmer is disqualified, and then we can work on it in practice and make sure that doesn't happen. For the results, they will post these usually on paper somewhere, a lot of times near the bathroom or concession stand, because that's just a high traffic area. But there are some meets that have, they post their results on Meet Mobile, which is really convenient. However, I will say that these can be inaccurate sometimes. So I always like to say these are not the final result. It gives you a good idea throughout the day. And if there is an error on there, you can bring it to my attention and I can just check up on that. And at the end, I don't have this on here, but at the end of every meet, they have awards. And so they, depending on the meet, which is usually in their flyer, they'll describe what awards they're going to give, but they'll give out the trophies for the high points in each event, and then they'll give out a team trophies at the end for like first or third place usually. And then championships. So I've kind of talked about this already on the meet schedule page, but championships, you have to go to 3 meets, and there are 2 different types of championships, B's and A's. Okay, so to pay for a meet, whenever you sign up, you have to either leave a cash deposit of $100 or have your credit card on file for them to be able to pull the meet fees every week, or the weeks that you sign up for the meets.